Mornings with Ben, Dana, and Giselle. Giselle here with Bishop Briggs on the line. Bishop Briggs' first album, Church of Scars, out today, girl.
You guys, this is so crazy.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's so surreal. I really don't even know what to do with this information.
Have you slept at all?
No, I definitely haven't, and I am on my second cup of coffee, and
that's it?
Yes. No, but my excitement and my adrenaline is through the roof.
Oh my goodness. I want to get into the album, but first there's something you're doing that's really cool that I don't want to get overshadowed. You recently started having a donation box at your shows. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I love our merch so much, but I wanted to kind of have something at the merch booth that people could contribute to every time they came to one of my shows. And the LGBTQ community is so important to me. I mean, the fact that we all don't have equal rights is just so dated and confusing to me. And I reached out to a few people to find out what the best organization could be for something that was an overarching organization that really tapped into the things that I care about. And GLAD was something that really stood out and was a common denominator for the right organization to make a donation box for. And a big inspiration behind that as well was Dan Reynolds. I mean, seeing all of his activism really made me think about the things that, or kind of those moments that I have where I can do something. And last night we played, the cemetery, as you do, and I can't tell you, we raised a lot of money. And by the way, when I say I can't tell you, I mean I literally haven't counted it, but it was a lot of money. And just to be able to contribute to something I believe in and raise awareness about something, I get to talk about that every night on stage too. So I feel really proud of it.
Bishop Briggs, out with her first album, Church of Scars, right now. If you're not familiar, 400 million streams and counting, and also one of the 5 women to watch I wrote about on GoRadioMN.com. Get familiar if you're not already. What do you want your fans to take away from this album, the fans that you are so connected to online and all the time?
Thank you. I hope that the thing that fans or people or anyone takes from this is, feeling less alone just by listening to it. That is the goal when people come to my shows. I hope that they leave the show feeling as though they can do anything that they want to do, and that they don't let any insecurity or anything hold them back from pursuing their dreams.
I love that. And I love that about you. You're such a fighter. The average person doesn't know what it feels like to release music, to put themselves out there like this.
Right.
So I want you to give me an over-under. I'm going to list 5 of the simple joys in life, and I want you to tell me if this is better than or almost as good as.
Ooh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Coming home to a clean house.
Oh, God, that's so hard. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God, because how nice is that? Oh, my gosh, and kind of rare.
Right?
Similar to, you work towards it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. Okay, okay. Oh, God.
Better than or almost as good as?
Okay, almost as good as. I'm going to be real.
Okay, pulling out your ponytails after a long day.
Oh, my God. These are impossible questions.
But they're relatable,
Fine. Almost as good as.
Fresh Adidas sneakers.
Oh, my God. Almost as good as.
Hearing your favorite song on the radio.
Oh. Okay, almost as good as.
Oh, my gosh, girl.
That's hard. These are really hard.
Okay, well, this one's going to be really hard. Hugging your boyfriend for the first time after being apart for a while.
Oh, no. Okay, well, me and my boyfriend in this scenario that we're discussing, both of us, our first love is music. So I'm gonna say almost as good as well, because we both signed up for the same thing. Music will always be both of our first love. So, yes, okay, I'm going to say almost as good as.
That a girl. Work always first. Where is a place that you really hope you can hear your music? Because now you are honestly everywhere. You've been the soundtrack of TV shows, movies. You've been on American Idol now. So where would be either a location or a setting or maybe someone's house where you're like, I really just hope that I can walk in and hear my music here?
So funny you should say that, because I was in the car the other day with my sister, and we were on a very important phone call. It was whatever it was something very serious, and it kind of went on for a little bit long. You know, we were kind of like at like the 40-minute mark, and then I really had to go to the bathroom. Like really, really, really had to go to the bathroom. I had just had like 3 bottles of water. You know, like the conversation went on a little bit longer than I had expected, and so I ran into a Del Taco.
That a girl.
Okay, and I went to the bathroom, and I'm going to be honest, in this story, no, my song did not play, but there was a song playing, and it was, who was it? It was like Halsey.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, that is the goal. If I could have my song playing in Del Taco while people are enjoying the most wonderful food, you know, that would be very lovely. That would be lovely. And also to have this experience when I was in the bathroom, you know, feeling such relief.
Right.
I was like, I would love to correlate my music with this experience that I'm having.
I call it Delta Co, by the way, if I want to be fancy about it.
Oh, my God, yes.
But you kind of mentioned something, though. Over Under is releasing your first album as great as or almost as good as releasing your bladder when you really have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, God. Well, I feel like one is like in a medical emergency if you don't, right? I'm just going to say almost as good as, because, you know, this does feel like it has to override a lot of things, but you really got me with the clean house thing. That is something that, like, I really have to, like, work towards.
Really?
You know? So when it's clean, it really, oh my gosh, wow, what a feeling.
So is Bishop Briggs a little messy? Because I'm always getting a lot of slack at work for being a little bit of the messy one.
Okay, well, what I kind of love is, you know, will everyone see my apartment one day? Probably not. So right now I'm going to say, no, I'm super clean. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I'm always clean. And yeah, it's not rare that my apartment is clean. It's not as if there's always clothes everywhere. Yeah, so I'm super clean. That's what I'm going to go with.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to, of course, it's the same.
Yes.
Me too.
Is everyone going to see your office space? No. So what do you know? I mean, they will if they work with you. But other than that, in this, you know, experience we're having right now, they maybe won't.
Bishop Briggs on the line, out with her first album, Church of Scars. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Go 96.3, Ben, Dana, and Giselle. What's your next single going to be? How are you going to decide now that you have all of your music out there for the world to hear and social media being so prominent and influence?
Oh, my gosh. I am really excited for this tour that we have coming up. It starts on the 27th of this month, but I'm really excited about it because I am going to be finding out some information through this tour. I might play some secret things. And see what people think, and then go from there.
Well, you're going to be here on May 11th at First Ave.
Yes.
Go show with Bishop Briggs. Have you performed at First Avenue before? What does that mean to you?
Oh, my gosh. I cannot believe that any of this is happening. I'm going to be honest with you. So anytime I get the chance to perform and to be able to perform at something like this is just a huge honor for me.
Well, get your tickets, GoRadioMN.com. Bishop Briggs, thank you so much. We are so proud of you, and what an awesome experience to be following along with you on this journey.
Thank you. Thank you for your continuous support. You're so amazing.
Cannot wait to see you in a couple weeks. Cannot wait to dress up like you and probably make some cameo appearances once again.
Oh, my God, please.
On social media.
Great.
But we adore you. We love you, and we can't wait to hang out with you.
Thank you.
Congrats. Enjoy this day. Take it all in.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye, girl. You too.
Bye.